Jarbochov with
Burchama.
Hi, Burchama.
Hello.
You have flown all this way to see this game, and now the question is, I did stream this game. You do watch my stream.
I do.
Do you have any memory of this game?
I have some.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's fairly well known that while you're streaming, I'm usually doing other things like cleaning the kitchen or any number of things that have contributed to a list of things that are done during the stream.
My stream is great for building IKEA furniture, doing your taxes, putting away laundry. It's that kind of vibe. So if you guys got stuff to do, that's perfectly okay. We can get it done tonight. We're going to play the Stanley Parable. The great thing about this game for me, there's not really skill involved. So it didn't matter if I didn't practice. We're going to be making a series of choices, as Chad referred to earlier. Between you, chat, and you, Burchama, you guys are going to help me which decision to make in the game.
Perfect.
Okay? You're going to be the ultimate decider. Okay?
Okay.
And also, chat, as I get this started, if you can just remind me to hydrate during this run, that'd be fantastic, because I need to drink water. All right. I can't really tell you about the Stanley Parable before I get into it. We're just going to go. So if you don't like British humor, and I see a pockets in chat,
ouch,
you might want to do something else. I don't know. It's a little bit of British humor, a little dry wit, a little existentialism. This game is developed by Crows. Time is it?
That's a great question. Depends on your time zone.
Do we have volume?
I don't know. Do we have volume?
Does anyone truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. I think this is not narrated.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specification, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you I can. And I still really don't know you. And you don't know me. Neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games weren't meant to be played alone. Like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Hope you'll see me again. You can find me. Talk soon.
I have two notes.
Go ahead.
From this introduction. One, it feels rather appropriate because it's mentioning not knowing what time it is. And I know that in the last however many hours, that 100% is something that I have lost track of. Related to that, I do recall that this game does take place or is set in an office.
It does.
And I am definitely one of the many here that maybe is a little short on sleep. And we can just hope that I stay awake, unlike a couple of my previous coworkers.
I agree.
Who were a little bit known for falling asleep in the office.
100%. Remember when I said this game doesn't involve skill? It does involve one very important skill, loading the correct save file before you start. Made an oopsie.
That's okay. I think you have done so much for the last couple of months, getting this ready, getting this going, that it can be forgiven. For now. That's what I was looking for. All right, we're gonna choose English subtitles. Thank you.
Firm.
I've been doing my.
Have I played? We're gonna say no. We've not played the Stanley. Good. Firm. Starting fresh. You got to start. Okay. Enter the current. This is the time setting. What time we got here? It's 9:05.
Sure.
9:03. Yeah.
How accurate do you want to be? Does the time really matter?
No. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting tired.
I'm sorry. Working. We're getting started here. Thanks, Indigo. Appreciate it. All right. Okay. The end is never the end. The is never the end.
The end is loading.
The end is loading. Okay.
Does that mean we're done?
We're done being started.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was...
Surprisingly, I'm not sure that I've had many or any coworkers named Stanley.
Simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every...
4 square 7 pongs. I think we all push... Well, not all. I think a lot of us push buttons on a keyboard.
A lot of them have...
Every moment that the orders came in.
True.
A lot of people have been pushing my buttons lately.
Was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Was it a federal holiday?
Say,
Because I definitely had a supervisor who said that his first year working, he showed up to work on Columbus Day and didn't know that he had that day off.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable...
Seriously, that is a true story.
...his time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, we're in control. Stanley got up and got out of his office. Should we leave?
Stanley's about to make me nauseous. Do we go out the hallway?
We can. You decide.
Oh, I'm making decisions.
Yeah, you're making decisions.
Chat, help me out here. What should we be doing right now? Or I feel like going out the door is a wise choice, since there seems to not be anybody here. Apocalypse, I don't make the rules.
I hate Mondays.
I also am not typically a fan of Mondays. Are you able to close that filing cabinet door? It's kind of a tripping hazard.
No.
All of
That's unfortunate.
Gone. What could it mean?
I'm telling you, it means it's a federal holiday.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're gonna go to the meeting room. We can't open any doors that aren't open. So there's not really interactables that we can do. We can only move direction.
It concerns me that they left the office looking like this.
I think that's the point. I mean, look, it's just a mess. We're making our way to the meeting room.
I would have ran into that drawer that was like shoulder level that was sticking out.
We can't Xerox our butt. Oh.
It's a different game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's the right. That's the left.
We got to make a decision.
Well, it said to enter the door on the left.
You just listen to everything you're told?
A majority of the time, yeah.
Okay, we got a big rule follower here. Okay. Go left. We'll go left. No, Bertram's in control. Okay. We went left.
Look, it's meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Can we pause on this how to solve a dispute with a coworker?
Let it ball up inside of you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm, productive work.
Okay.
Everyone is unique. You all.
Okay, thank you.
We've got to synergize core value expenditures, shift global market I'm assuming paradigm, and monetize. We got to monetize that free to play.
There is a question in the chat, Jarbochov. Why write procedures if you're not going to follow them?
Oh, that's a good. Okay, I see what you're doing there. We going to the broom closet?
No.
No. Okay.
After what I watched in the overnight, I'm not going.
Upstairs to his boss's office.
We're gonna go upstairs to the boss's office, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're just going along. Okay.
Do we know if Stanley likes his boss?
We don't know.
Guess we're about to find out.
Bathroom. Should we go in there?
No.
No.
That's not where we were saying.
Okay.
That's not where we're supposed to go.
Okay. Yep. Oh, let's look at this. This is fancy.
This is the boss's office. I wonder how big the boss's house is.
Right? This is absurd. He has a fireplace.
Amazing vaulted
piano.
ceilings.
To his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Because Stanley has FOMO.
Was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
On here?
I don't know who Biblialex could be referring to about somebody else that we know.
Stanley just sat around twiddling.
Okay.
Did we enter the
Input
code?
anything on the device was
Okay, chat, what do we think? Are we entering the code?
was 2845.
There is no one else in the office. We technically don't know it.
Yeah, we need to, but it's the horrible truth that we need.
845.
It sounds like the narrator is like, you need to be doing this.
I'm gonna go ahead. Right?
Okay, let's do it. 2845. Well, actually, put in 54. It's too late. Never mind.
Sorry.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Ooh.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Talking, it says narrator is pushing it too hard. No. That narrator seems to be a little pushy, doesn't he?
Apocalypse doesn't trust narrators. She's been burned. I don't trust darkness. I was burned this morning. Or at least in a time that ends in AM.
All right, we're going to go. Okay. We're going to go down.
Going down? Like a freight elevator? Yeah, it's a freight elevator.
He couldn't possibly know the code with someone saying it. Yeah, I agree. That's a sketchy elevator.
I think, honestly, it just looks like a freight elevator.
Deeper into the building.
Sadly, I have been in sketchier looking elevators.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Keep going, right? We're just
Yeah.
gotta learn the mysteries. Looks like the elevator just broke.
Is anyone surprised? I mean, that did say that it looked like it was
Through the
sketchy.
barred door, the
Oh,
mind control facility.
it does say escape. Maybe let's go to the left.
What do you think?
I think I like to make, oddly enough, I do think I like to make my own decisions.
Okay.
Let's go to the left and see what happens.
Okay,
Can we?
we
Is
can.
that a thing we can do?
We've got free will. We have
Okay.
free will, at least.
At least for now.
The illusion of free.
Although this passageway had the word escape,
Oh no.
the truth
I should have known better.
at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well,
Still going, right?
I mean,
The door behind him was not shut, and he still had every opportunity to turn around
but then, so
and track.
we only know that Stanley's going to meet his death because the narrator is saying that.
Right.
Alternatively, like if you didn't know, you would just be going down the hallway.
Willingly confront his death.
Yeah.
And the narrator's like, why are you not turning around? Can you turn the flashlight on your phone? It is getting kind of dark in here.
No, not that kind of game.
Okay, now I would turn around.
Now you would turn around?
Yes, because there's like, how are you going to get down there? If it were me, I would fall and injure myself.
Okay.
So back around.
Okay, back
out.
around. Alice, yeah, Bertram is in charge. I'm following directions here. All right. At this point, you would have walked down an incredibly dark hallway and been like, nope.
Yeah, probably.
You'd be like, I'd rather walk into the mind control facility. Just so I'm clear.
Can you go back to the office?
No.
Then
We're limited in our choices.
Things that I don't want to say on stream right now.
Had too much to live for.
I know, I'm with the pocket notes. I wish that we could go back away from the mind control place. Apparently, that's not an option.
Are you just push buttons kind of person? I mean, everybody's been pushing buttons here. We should just push the button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
I feel like this looks like one of the Men in Black movies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Find out.
Oh.
Okay, now this actually looks like the inside of part of a wastewater treatment plant. It's not with like the side walls would be different. Maybe don't ask me how I know that.
Well, we gotta push this button, right?
Now,
Oat said push the button.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, I forgot TVA was in the Loki. It was in Loki. And yes, Jess, punjabchild, I agree with you.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to...
So far, I disagree with the narrator. All he knows is that he's been watched.
Keep that in mind. Control.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone...
When you're on a company-wide Zoom meeting.
was unthinkable.
Please turn your camera on. Thank you.
Was it even possible? Had he truly...
So you got to turn your cameras off because it's taking up too much bandwidth.
Well,
That's what they say on my company-wide meetings.
Not that they're watching you through your cameras.
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy.
Who's on mute?
Or content. Walking, eating, working.
Oh, you're on mute. We're so sensitive.
Very place. And as the cold reality of his past
We're taking things literally here,
Stanley
okay?
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Gotta dismantle the controls. How do we do that?
Scott, let me know when you can see my screen.
Oh, there's a door back here.
Oh, that's a little triggering. I may or may not be teaching a virtual class in a couple weeks. I fear I will be saying that exact thing.
Mind controls idle, waiting input.
Yeah, mind control's idle because no one is in the office.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, it says system power.
Yeah.
Do we think that this is the system for just the mind control? Or if we turn it off, is it going to turn off things like the locks to the doors of the building, then we could get stuck?
They're all good questions. We still have to make a decision and make it quick.
Okay, I see in chat about turning it on, so let's go.
Turn it on.
Yep, that's what chat says.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Guess we're about to find out what's really happening.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you
Well,
my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
great. Thanks, chat.
Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making...
So I guess we'll be done with this game early?
It's your time to shine.
Do we turn it off?
You are the star. It's your story now.
I guess we can try.
Desires.
Going to it?
This is
Yeah.
better than what I had in mind.
Not
Because we
working.
don't know the DNA thing.
It's
okay,
not
so we're
working.
stuck. Maybe hit the on button again, see what happens.
Huh?
Off.
Hit the on, try hitting the on button again,
Not
see what
working.
happens. Okay, you gotta probably turn around and go back.
About me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Pockets is asking if there's any other buttons.
No.
We haven't seen any.
All right, I'm
This is not that kind of game.
gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
Incorrect.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Chat. I love that you can't move faster than a purposeful walk. And Apocalypse wants you to push all the buttons.
of everything.
I'm pushing them all.
Control wrested away from you. It's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Next go around.
Goodness, only 34 seconds left.
What does he mean by that?
Enjoying this so much. You know what?
Which door did we come in? Can we just go back out that same door?
Came up from up there, and the door shut.
Okay.
No seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
No, it does not.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little...
This makes me anxious.
These numbered buttons, no.
Which I'm sure is why I was voluntold for this
Or this door.
job.
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Wait,
Do you have any idea
Did that change? No.
in this place is?
the narrator knows we're in a video game.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here
Narrator's cackle sounds a little like Ned's.
isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
This narrator's sadistic.
This world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So
Goodbye, employee 427.
take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to
I
strike.
had a friend in college who had 427 in all of his screen name stuff.
Just you,
Just random fact that no one else probably cares about.
your frail life. Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I think we died.
That was a good
Hashtag
time.
dead.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
guys.
probably need a hashtag dead in
I
chat.
said I didn't need skill, but apparently we lost. What are we gonna do? I'm sorry, this is a little early, so we should probably just cut. Wait,
do this again. That was just a nightmare. You woke up from screaming the overnight, and it's time to go again.
all right, we're back at the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed...
Can we just go straight to the boss's office?
Yeah, we can go straight to the boss's office.
Hi.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The boss's office was the door to the through the door to the left, right?
I'm making sure you have free will right now.
Questionable.
Yet there was not a single person...
We don't have to read the sign again because I already looked at it.
Stanley
Don't get fired.
to go up to his boss's office.
I'm trying.
Don't die.
So there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
boss's office
to his...
The Pockiness wants to know about the door to the right.
I want to know too.
If and or when we die again, we can go check.
Stepping into his manager's...
Okay.
What would you like me to do?
Is there anything on the desk?
Indication of any human life. What could it mean?
Okay, we can't really read those things. They're
No.
they're not legible.
Wildly
Actually, you know who really knows what's going on? The secretary. Is there anything at the secretary's desk that we can see?
Where's the secretary's desk?
The one that you passed on the way in. That was the admin.
behind the boss's desk.
Door's
What
closed.
could its purpose be?
You got stuck in the manager's office?
Yep.
Fabulous.
Buried below his feet. And so the boss
Okay.
assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 284.
And it's not going to let us do anything now because it won't let you go back out the door, right?
No, I can't.
Okay, so go to the machine
Yep.
or go to the safe. Okay, now put in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the
Okay.
box was useless.
And then was it 2485 or no 2845?
284.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Something about going in the broom closet to check for a clue. That makes me uncomfortable.
Okay. This is the only way we can go is go in the elevator again.
Yep.
But this is like the least worrisome thing that you've seen in this game is the freight elevator.
Are you kidding me? The freight elevator is one of the least worrisome things that I've seen in any game on this day on the calendar.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, the overnights were a good time. But
All right, we can only... Okay, so...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the...
okay, we know that the escape did not work, so we're
Well,
apparently
we didn't know the escape didn't work. We didn't go down that hatch.
we're going to the mind control facility.
Okay, I'm just saying, we don't know.
I am enough of a hypochondriac that I probably could come up with a lot of answers to what's the worst that could happen.
With television.
Also, in the previous round, we died.
Did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
You're right.
He
I'm
had
sure that won't happen again.
Find out.
I feel confident about this. We're fine.
You do not.
What are you talking about? You're onto something.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's...
Also,
the lives
is it really working that their employee ID number
Screen.
is on their cubicle?
of them eternally...
I would say that the mind control facility is probably the weirdest thing. Secondary to that, I would say, yeah, the cubicles being numbered to their employee ID. I'd say that's probably, right after, close second.
Like if employee number 426 leaves, do they just get replaced with a new 426? I have so many questions.
horrible to believe that...
Maybe we'll find out.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It
We're
was
not. Nope.
unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Not possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe. All right.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or
Okay, last time we went to the facility power.
all of it
Yeah, Apocalypse, that is the plan right now. Last time we hit yes, this time we're going to try hitting no.
began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Hitting off, right?
Yes.
Off.
Oh, we just immediately died? We just immediately died.
Game turned off. Wait. No, I hear music.
That's not always a good sign. Maybe it's your funeral.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Skeptical.
Defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was
I do think I turned my brain off. I can probably tell you the exact time that happened.
slowly opened. Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
You have to go straight towards the light, or can you go backwards?
I'm just going to tell you, this is not that kind of game. We've got some binary decisions to make.
He had been
And sometimes it's just moving forward.
Oh,
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand
I do other things sometimes.
I agree.
When you're streaming games.
I know.
where to go, what to do.
Don't go towards the light. That's not what I've always heard.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all.
There's mountains.
I mean, that looks beautiful. We should walk towards
The
it.
only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Right?
Yeah, I'm saying it's a trap. Yeah,
Trap.
but we don't really
You guys
have
are-
any other choices
You guys are
apparently.
just really
He felt
distrustful.
Ease upon his skin. The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path.
This is an open world game.
This
Because his coworkers clearly are not out here having a picnic right now.
Look, this is like Breath of the Wild.
and Stanley was happy.
He really thinks Stanley.
We beat the game. Got our first achievement. Good job. 5. Did it.
That
So just off?
Huh? We,
All right,
we got it. We
while
beat it.
that's loading,
okay.
while that surprisingly easy option is loading, I'm going to read out a couple donations. We got $25 in from Anonymous. Love that person. And then also Bibli Alex gave us $50 donation with comments, cats.
Stanley
And the
decided to
cats
go to
have
the
taken
meeting.
the lead again in our poll.
Meow.
Okay, so if I have a somewhat legitimate question.
Yeah.
If we have beaten the game, why are we continuing to play it?
This is a great question.
You need a job. Stanley needs a job. He just can't be
And
wandering
Stanley,
the
go
free
find
world with
another
no income.
workplace.
He came to a set of 2 open doors.
So I feel like we've somewhat exhausted the options to the left, so we need to check out the options to the right.
Let's go.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I just have so many questions.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply...
I bet you that vending machine is empty, and it does not get filled very often. Just a guess.
This is a nice meeting room.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
It's been recommended to get
These
a
chairs
can of, I believe it's Shies
really worth it.
cheese from this morning.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This is a great game to have a rule follower play.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the internal struggle happen.
So what
the narrator would like us to go back to get back to the path.
Well, I thought the narrator just said Stanley was going to take the open door to his left. This is an open door that was now to the left.
I'll just let you know this gets us back to the path.
Fabulous. Okay. What's straight ahead then? Is that what's back to where we were before?
This looks new. Are we going here?
Sure. No, what I wanted to know is if Stanley had a best work friend, because if I showed up at work and no one else was there and I was trying to figure out what was going on, that's where I would go.
Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad.
Generally not a thing I do.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Earn.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of the cargo lift. 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. $5,000.
Are there boxes around that need moving that could be considered cargo to be using it appropriately?
Hey, we can only go forward. We can jump on.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
How much space is there? Okay, so this is moving across, not going up. So it's not like it's going to...
It's moving up too. Move and across.
Okay.
To make
I just
by yourself.
that it was going to get like smashed, which I don't remember from happening on the street. Okay.
The narrator said he's not asking for himself. He's asking for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is he? Are we going to need the keys to the forklift? Whose job is it to do that? Why are they not there? Did we die again? No. Okay. Oh, the phone's ringing.
Stanley.
We probably should answer that because they're going to say,
To reach out.
what are you doing here?
If you can truly.
Alternatively, there is a show I've watched on Netflix that does have a telephone in an empty room and not questionable. Anyway, answer the phone.
Wow.
Oh. Weird.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to...
He didn't. I thought it was some kind of like Secret Service covert phone call.
Hang on here.
As someone who maybe watches too many things on Netflix.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Did I press down on my controller?
Yes.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button
I think the game is calling me boring.
the consequential nature of his existence.
Should I go ahead and press X?
Yes.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
This is embarrassing.
He's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Are you able to get back out of this apartment?
Well, I can move, but I can't leave.
Okay, so you're like kind of trapped in there.
Kind of trapped in this room, yeah.
Then I guess you have to press the down button.
Okay. I mean,
How long are we doing this?
I can press left, right. I can't press any other buttons. They're not doing anything.
Press the down button.
Okay.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was
Yeah, Pockets, it sounds like there really was not a whole lot that can be done other than pressing X.
none of it would ever happen to him.
Watch the TV.
You want to?
Yeah, maybe it'll tell us that it's a federal holiday.
He began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the...
There was no watching the TV. What happened? Pockets, the illusion of choice.
My desk just appeared. Oh, wait. I definitely want to press B to spend time with the boys.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
He went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay. Gotta make dinner.
We do need to make dinner. Although I actually had dinner.
He began
Good for you.
many possible paths and destinies.
I ate leftover breakfast. It was fabulous.
One path lay in
Breakfast is great at dinner.
with monitoring.
Breakfast is great every meal. Breakfast food is great every meal.
Another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press Y to tell my kid. Wait, what? There's filing cabinets over here now. I'm gonna tell. I guess we'll tell my kids a story.
Yeah, the kids that you have
Full fantasy.
as a single parent.
Instead, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
He did the thing. He said, he said the name. Yeah, the name of the game.
Oh yeah.
You don't have a wife. How are you supposed to tell
I
her
do
that
have
you
a
love her?
wife.
I know that you have a wife. Sorry. Stanley doesn't have a wife. Never mind.
I love you.
There is no.
Wait.
How could there possibly be?
Okay, all of the office furniture is coming into this thing.
Always has. Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
The longer he spends...
This is what happens when you work from home in a pandemic. Everything just gradually from your work comes into your house.
Let's go to sleep.
Yes.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Can you press the up button?
Doesn't do anything.
Can you press the left button?
Doesn't do anything.
Can you press X?
Doesn't do anything.
Okay. So we need to just sit and wait.
We said
Okay. Maybe wait 5 seconds?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pocket as long as he works here, he's slowly killing himself. Is this game a horror game? Sure feels like it.
Wait, there is no triangle.
I think Bibly Alex might be telling you to press the button that's on. No, never mind.
That's
Because
the X
now,
button.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know my buttons. Yep. Doesn't seem like.
You need to wait like 5 minutes. We don't have time for that. So, hit the right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Can he just not hear me?
No, he's just not listening.
That he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to...
But now he's back. Oh my gosh!
...him to see what I see. How can I make him look at himself?
Oh, should we press up to question nothing? I have questions.
So do I. Oh my gosh.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules.
Making my brain hurt. I've not had enough sleep for
The
this.
same as Stanley.
Great.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Let's donate to Feeding America.
And I tried again. And Stanley
Please
pushed.
die. Ouch.
And I tried again.
I would say turn this coworker into HR, but they're not there. We're in the vicious cycle of we die here.
Oh no!
How much time do we have, Tech?
17 minutes.
Oh, we were ending
But
it.
while we're loading
We're
new
going to 10. Okay.
a new parable for
I couldn't remember.
Stanley.
Okay.
We've got a couple
I just checked the
donations. If I can shout those out.
Okay, cool. And fantastic. We're
We
back.
got $10.10.
Gone.
I got to figure out how to make money on this thing.
Decided to
Thank you.
meeting room.
We got another anonymous donation for $111.11. And then
Wow.
another donation for $20.89 from I'm just donating to find Stanley a loving wife. We thank you all for those donations.
When
Sorry,
Stanley
we keep
came to
dying here.
Thank you so much.
the door, and
You're keeping us alive, chat.
Okay, I'm trying to think through what we've done already. We've
Yeah. Never went the hatch. We never went down the hatch on the escape that you don't want to do.
fine.
You want to try that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're going to go towards the escape. Wyvern says we should check out that broom closet along our way.
Why not?
Should we?
Why not?
Okay. Do it.
yet there was not a
I feel like you're getting a little more ambitious now.
feeling a wave of disbelief. Stanley decided to go up to his
Yeah, there's the broom closet.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, the door does open.
Let's go in here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
That's not true. There are plenty of things in there. Just apparently. Oh, now we're trapped.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty
I disagree that that closet is empty.
still be here.
Cool wrench.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave?
What?
We should leave?
Yes.
Coming to a staircase
Listen, Apocalypse.
to his boss's office.
I'm just going to end it there. I'm just going to end the statement there. Just listen.
Listen. Wait. We never went this way.
No, we didn't. The executive bathroom.
We go into the executive.
Sure. Does anybody know this reference? This bathroom is bigger than the blue banana.
To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have picked just one. The rich. Oh, here's the receptionist desk.
Ah.
I don't think there's anything there. All right. 2845, right?
At his manager's office.
Apocalypse caught my reference.
Not a living soul anywhere. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just
Good. I'm a little bit tired of the narrator right now.
wasn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Your moods.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Need to remember that I quoted that movie because the last couple weeks I've been quoting sports movies at work a lot.
Can you punch the narrator button?
We haven't seen one yet.
We have not been given that option. You're kind of onto something with that idea that I don't know what we're going to get to see tonight, but I like where your thought is.
Yeah, we're probably not going to see it tonight because jarbochov is like, why do you keep doing what the narrator says? So we're going
We're going to
left.
escape. I think, we just go,
Yeah.
go in the hatch that you are just like, absolutely not.
Escape
You
written
would rather be mind controlled.
was that at the end of this
Or-
Stanley would meet his
But
vote.
my logic was that
No.
that I would fall.
No, I understand your logic, but at this point,
The
like in a
door
Groundhog
was
Day
not
situation.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on
Moving.
We're moving, but if you move too fast, it's going to start playing
New age.
music that sounds a whole lot like Enya.
and willingly confront his death.
Just keep running. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I was right to ignore it the first time.
What's
Can we
what's
agree on
wrong with
that?
Enya?
Nothing is wrong with Enya. I was just pointing out that was the music that would play. Or that the music that would play would sound like that.
Apocalypse.
Oh, it just was loading. I have gotten to the point where I assume that the loading screen means we died.
To motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. It reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see.
We're stuck right now. We can only.
We're
like on a conveyor.
Story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent.
This game's way better than Lost, by the way. We're gonna get smushed.
Well, Stanley.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine...
This would have fit in the overnight stream. Although there was minimal murder in the overnight stream.
Wait. No. We're not dead.
He became Flat Stanley. Yes!
Hey. Oh, wait. That's the title of this game.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Yep.
What exactly did the...
Lost living rent-free in your heads.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, wrong
Every
Hobbit.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance. Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
I see that this office looks much cleaner than the other
The
one.
moment he hit start.
We were already dead? Now it is starting to sound like Lost.
The twist.
Oh, look, it's...
Stanley's computer. Oh, it's a museum, isn't it?
Wait.
Is this
That's our desk.
Is this a memorial for Stanley? There's credits. We reached the end of the game.
Button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when each buttons are pressed.
That's not what happens.
Just some cool sounds.
You could play Mary Had a Little Lamb if you did it right.
Oh. Wait. I don't think that was... Which way are we going? Left or right?
Right?
Right? Okay.
Well, because the other side said 4:31 to 4:36, and Stanley was 4:27.
An office clock. That sure is.
The clock doesn't matter. They told us that at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, okay. The boss's... Oh, yeah, that is the boss's office.
Wait, can you look at that again? Okay, so the boss's office... So there were 3 different options, and we only ever saw the boss's office red.
Yeah, we didn't see this one. Upstairs or over here?
Upstairs, I guess. Is this like the museum in Animal Crossing?
I mean, it's a
Kind of.
museum.
It's just showing you everything you've unlocked,
The
right?
freedom ending. We got that ending.
We did. That's why I think this is like the museum in Animal Crossing.
Countdown death. Monitor room elevator. For that. Where are we going?
Oh, that's his exit. Go down those stairs.
Oh, okay. We're going to exit. There we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
How are there 2 people now?
One another. How they both wish to be free.
I think she's referring to the other narrator.
Ah,
There's a new
got it.
narrator. Should we turn off the Stanley Parable?
We have 8 minutes left, so let's see what happens if we turn it off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these 2. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your Nintendo.
Oh my goodness.
Way to beat this game.
Wow.
Would you be walking?
That's a little dark.
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I've turned off my Nintendo Switch.
Probably.
Bertram is I see the flames from the side of her face.
I just took a deep breath because I need to hydrate, and my water's over somewhere else. That's all.
Wait,
Back at the office.
looks different, doesn't it? It's different. This is different. There were desks out here outside. Yeah.
Yeah, because 427 was a cubicle before,
Yeah.
or at one point in time.
Wait.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
And we're back.
to the door on the left.
Which door?
Left.
Okay.
There's got to be something that we're missing.
No.
No? So what we're saying
I
is
mean,
you
yes,
should-
there's plenty of things we can do.
Okay, what can we do?
Go down the stairs instead of up.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Which
to
stair? Wait, which
his
stairs?
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
We're not going in the room.
These
Oh,
stairs.
these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, go down those. Go
okay.
down the stairs.
Staircase, Stanley
Perfect.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is where we find Milton and his stapler.
Possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Maybe it's a Sunday. It
Wait.
is a Sunday.
He pondered this. He began to
We're
make
going in a loop.
strange observations.
We are.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Meeting. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Right? Can you turn around and go
Came
backwards?
to the conclusion that
No, because the door closes behind you. Okay.
just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming.
An exit is just on the wall.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief, Stanley.
Bibly Alex says they were raptured.
An explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Punjabchild's asking Chet, is Stanley a ghost or just living in Groundhog Day?
Wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then,
Whoa.
he imagined
Now
Whoa.
it has you floating. How it
space on a magical star.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of gliding.
Too weird. It was so much fun.
it's getting darker every time.
Marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Never mind, now it's light. How long has he been doing this
The
loop?
question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being
Stanley is living in a simulation. Stanley's on something.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
So are we supposed to figure out what to do at this point, or is the narrator just going to keep talking?
he's simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take
You can only go forward.
for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew.
Stanley is in the bad place.
Did the voice
It
not
was your brother's idea.
magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was...
Can you get in the car? I kind of was wondering the same thing.
His eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt
Right, okay, here we go.
the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of
But maybe he was dreaming about being at work with no one showing up.
let me wake
I think that's a good
he thought to
theory.
himself. I'm through with this
I
trip
have had dreams about being at work, but it has not been that nobody else was there.
to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job, All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm okay. Wait. I'm not okay. Wait.
We're in the same. We're in the
Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please just...
Yeah, Pockets, I know. We already heard he doesn't have a loving wife. I'm a little concerned.
Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Bye.
On this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
All right, we're going to end it there. That's
What
the Stanley
ending.
parable. There are tons of different endings and choices in that game. I highly recommend you play it. We just hit the tip of the iceberg. And thanks for watching us. Thank you for enduring that. Bye.
For now.
Wow.
The stream is still going.
Yeah, keep saying that was a wild ride. We're glad you came on it with us.